Hello, it's ULTRAKILL Part 5. Uh-oh. Heart attack? That's what they're gonna call you. I call this the heart attack! Ouchie. Boink. 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 Aha, you're dead. Brr, 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 brr. Aha, oh, where's this going? Ooh. What's that? Doody doody da doody. Ooh. Oh. Ouch. Oops, that was not my intention. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, I didn't know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, that's a meat grinder. I see. Oopsie. Oops. Don't do it. No. Oh, no, don't do it. Ouch. Or not. No, don't do it. Doopy doopy in your poopy hole. I'm gonna shove it right up your pooper. Oh! How you died? I love dying. Just kidding. Well, that depends. Woo! Dad! Leonard! More like Leonad. He. Oh, yo. What are you doing? Oh, Merry Christmas. Where are you? Da-ba-dee-ba-doo-bee-day. Boink. Ouchie, don't do that. That's illegal. Where are you? I'm the Grinch, and I'm gonna steal your Christmas if Christmas was your life. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ooh. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ooh. Oh, that I did not even touch those. What the? From Bompulus Michael. Ah, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Wait, oh no! I didn't even touch it. Yeah, I didn't. I didn't even touch those. It was like a millimeter from the top. Boink. Boink. Die. Die in the Crimblow hole. Ouchie. Ouchie. Ding dong. Ooh. Yeah! Uh-oh. Yeehaw! Yeehaw? Yee, right in your yam hole. Boink. Boink. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hey there, buddy. Hey, what's your opinion on 9/11? Oh, he has like the towers on his back. He is the 9/11 towers. He is the Twin Towers. They went to hell after. No. 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 That is not allowed. Ah. Ooh. Ouchie. Ouchie, why did you do that? Let me up there. Whoa there, buddy. Oh! Well, I'm coming back, and you're gonna taste the reckoning. There it is, the reckoning. In full flavor. Ouchie. Aha, deceased. My favorite flavor. Anyway. Oh no! I never could have expected this. Oh, hey there, buddy. Uh-oh, don't do it! He did it! I can't believe he did it. It's my least favorite flavor. Ouchie! Come back here! Oh, come here! Where are you? Oh! Fear the power of Jim Blow's revenge! No, I missed! No! Ah! No, don't do it! Ah! Ah! Jim Blow's revenge! Jim Blow's divorce papers! Jim Blow's divorce lawyer! Not even shooting. Boink, boink. Ugh! Jimbo's dick! I feel like that's not the end. For whatever reason, I feel like... Ooh. I'm all out of semen, but I'm all full of grass. Ooh, 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 yep. Die! I'm all out of dick, but I'm all fresh and balls. Ball check. I don't think he has balls. It's sad for him. No balls. Oh no! Ooh, what is back here? That's what the water controls are for, aren't they? Yep, that was definitely what I had to do. Water time. What? What was that? Why is it the dark tunnel? Why am I in the dark tunnel? Why am I in the dick tunnel? D for dick. Don't touch any water. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? Heavy steps, ragged breathing. There isn't much time left. Uh-oh. Am I already a bit too late? The labyrinthine pathways of arbitrary sharp turns seem stranger and panic bottle out dear. You gotta be. Every corner felt a stranger. Every straight line too long. The bell tolls for me. A bit down harder on the last of my rations, held only by the skin of my teeth. It barely hung on as I kept frantically looking around, over for the shoe scraps of burning memory down of mine who find a familiar side. I would lead the salvation to gain by me closing my night. The last few barely making it. The last of us never stood a chance. Suddenly, from a blind spot, a figure struck me. There was no time to react before crashing down into the cold, hard ground. I struggled to regain my senses, to do the last, see what fate would befall me in my final moments. But even in this abyss of endless terror, my mind would never have imagined the horror that witnessed. May cheese have mercy on my soul, for this encounter may not. Oof, ow, that stings. No. Who are you? Are you in my neighborhood? I'm just someone who knocked over some half-brained fuckface who doesn't even have the decency to ask if I'm fine or apologize before starting an interrogation. Now listen here, you little creature. You walked into my path, and my path is the only path worth walking by only me, and no one is to step foot on my path except me, so you should die. No. Ugh! Listen up, dickhead. I don't know who you are, but you got a lot of nerves, like smacking someone around and down and not even bothering to help them back up. Since your mother didn't teach you manners, I'll let this slide. Like I said, it's my path and you're walking on it. There's red lines. There's actually white lines. By the looks of it, you're late for school as well, and by a stroke of a once-in-a-lifetime deal, luck, you just happened to bump into the prettiest girl in town. Well, maybe that is true. Yes, the prettiest girl in town. So I'll forgive you for your extreme transgression of laying your hands down on a fair maiden if you tell me which way to go, since I seem to have gotten lost on the way. Well, I don't know how I got here. I just kind of jumped down the pit of death. But it's on my path, so I had to go, so you know. Because only I'm allowed on my path, so you know. I have to see what's at the end of my path. Because no one else can see, because they're not me, and they're not allowed on my path. You see? You see? Yeah, I don't know. Just my luck. Oh, in retrospect, I guess you wouldn't be here with me if you weren't lost as well. Oh well, no point in crying over spilt blood. We might as well just wait for another student to come by and follow them instead. I'm Mirage. Don't bother telling me your name, though. I don't really care. My name is the only name worth acknowledging. The only knowledge that is worth to be had on names is mine. I'm not gonna tell you anyway, since I don't want to. Could be nicer. Yeah, you know, waiting around, it's like, you know, I need to follow my path. So, you know, we need to Wandering around like headless chickens would only get us more lost. Since we're both heading to school and another meeting right here, it means there's a very high likelihood this spot is somewhere along the way. Like I said, it's on my path, which is to the correct location. What is the correct location? I do not know. Therefore, we'll be better off to staying put and waiting for someone who does know the way. It's basic logic. You should look it up sometime. You know, back in before the war, I wrote in the book of logic what logic was, and that's why logic is logic, you know, so... Yeah, you know, no one's gonna show up. Suit yourself, I'll stay here to the heat death of the universe, if that means I don't have to run around looking for some magical memory-triggering pebble on the ground. Oh, that's what I'm buying, the magic memory pebble, I remember now. Couldn't care less about being late for school. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Nothing does. Oh, that's wrong, you're looking at me, you're clearly stupid. I mean, really, take a moment to think about it. The human mind, in its complete vastness, is capable of recognizing its utter helplessness and uselessness in the face of inevitable, the unavoidable non-existent, but it's incapable of coming to terms with it. Well, I can come to terms with, you know, clearly the meaning of life is me, so, you know. Like, I don't see what your point is. You're acting like it's some kind of thing here. You'll be like, oh, it's so sad, but clearly you're blind. We can only ever ignore it, hide it, or temporarily escape from it, but the fact is that we are bound by the way of all things. Just kidding, no. You're only bound by what I say you can do, Missy. Death is unavoidable. No, it's not. Not to us, but all that exist or ever has existed. Not only to us, or every living being will eventually die out. Well, I guess I'm not alive then, so you know. Every speck of matter will eventually wither away. It doesn't matter if you lived a good life. Nice argument, but look directly in front of you. Human intelligence is far beyond that of other animals, but would be misguided to consider that a gift. Well, clearly you're stupid, as you can't see what's directly in front of you. The meaning of life is directly in front of you. Just kind of look at it, you know, just gonna your eyes and go boing, that's your eyes. Just kind of go like a woo as I pop out, like, you know, it's right there. Other beings have the gift of the understanding. Our intelligence is not a gift, it's a flaw. I disagree. It's an overextension of evolution. I am evolution, and fuck you. Intelligence was a great feature of it is no eons past, but an active danger to its host. Much like the Irish elk. Why did I kill those? I don't know. Irish elk, a species of deer that much uncountable generations of evolution. Maladaptation caused by antlers so wide and vast. They can no longer run. Definition. Oh yeah, I did kill them. Definitionally. Yeah, that is the correct way to say that. And while Sonner or Latour led to our existential dread is already taking hold. I'm sure you felt it too. Well, I did, but I did the magical thing of getting up, going boom, 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 boom to the bathroom, opening the door, taking a couple steps forward, turning, and boom, right there in front of me was me. Boom, problem solved. The pain and fear of being nothing, that's incorrect. I'm me, which is not nothing. So, yeah. Becoming nothing, the suffering of understanding that, No, actually, humanity's pretty cool. And the only actually meaningful thing, when you look out in the vast darkness of the universe, there's almost nothing there except when we look at ourselves, we're something. We're a fraction of a percent of everything, but the everything is actually nothing, and the only something is us. So, fuck you. We're unable to come to terms with it, so we hide from our own intelligence. Nope, I've solved everything. I am everything. Set limits? No, I am the limit. Stop ourselves from thinking deeply about what will happen when we die. No, I've thought it through. Quite a bit, actually. Create distractions? My distraction is thinking about what happens. So, well, yeah, I guess, yeah. We keep our minds busy with mundane activities and entertainment to stop ourselves from having to come face to face with the truth. We subliminate it. I don't know what that's... so much reading. I'm gonna gargle some water. We transform ourselves, reflect the suffering into another form, and again we're consuming us, anything to avoid the panic. But these ways are all simply temporary. You just dare to push back the inevitable veil of hopelessness and despair that would engulf us and ruin us. Counterpoint. No. In the end, nothing matters. There's no point in trying to find joy in life, for life in and itself is suffering. Counterpoint. Suffering, as joy is another interesting facet of life, and suffering and joy are duality which must both be experienced, because suffering is not bad, though is part bad. You see? And its contribution to the experience is what part it plays. You see? Yeah, no. You're wrong. Huh? You criticize those who consider the vast intelligence a gift and yet also misguide yourself to believe our meaninglessness is a curse. How could it not be? Oh, nothing we do matters in the end, and that is precisely why we are not shackled by the burden of expectations, the fear of eternal judgment, or the failure to meet up in an arbitrary fashion of what makes our limited time not wasted. Time cannot be wasted, for there's no greater purpose to life than simply living it. Yeah, I guess, kinda. So in that case, the meaninglessness of our actions was to the same conclusion. There is no reason to act, for any action is simply a temporary fluctuation that will, nonetheless, lead to the same conclusion. Quite the contrary, for you see, because we have no greater purpose, we are free to set our own to great self-defined goals for which we strive. For some it may be nothing, for some it may be pleasure, be creation, be improving the lives of others. It is because we have no greater purpose that time spent on goals set by oneself cannot be time wasted. In the end, nothing matters, and therefore you have no reason not to do what you want, rather than whatsoever illusion of greater purpose is forced on you. Bubonic plague. By others, even by your own misguided thoughts. I do understand what you mean, Buster. However, that doesn't ease my fear of the end. If I were to try to find purpose, I'd still be paralyzed by the thought of becoming nothing. And it is a thought worth fearing. However, abandoning purpose, hope, choice, goals, pleasure, and will cannot make that thought disappear. The fear, however, can subside. Giving up is not accepting the end. It is simply accepting the fear of it. It is embracing despair rather than facing it. I see. Well, as much as I like to embrace it, I am nonetheless struck with a paralyzing existential. I understand it logically, and I know that there is no reason to live in apathy, but my emotional side refuses to listen. The fear persists, and I cannot motivate myself to seek purpose, despite knowing I must. This is true, the emotional is not controlled by the logical, however, they are interlinked. Just as the deepest, darkest depths of despair can overthrow reason and the logical, warping them to fit into that haze of depression, so too can reason influence and overpower emotion, regardless of how impenetrable its defenses may seem. Philosophy. of philosophy and philosophy. By continually forcing to subvert those creeping negative thoughts with the positive logical ones, the emotional mind will eventually, slowly, gradually start shape to fit logical. It's not an easy job. It's not a quick job. It will sometimes feel like an impossible job. However, it can be done. With an immense amount of time, effort, and energy, it will improve. You can change. You can heal. During the hardest times, when all seems lost and you want to give up, never forget, we will always love you. Well, I might not love you, but you know. Well, I'll be damned. That's a good one, kid. Yeah, that's a good one, kid. You really done good. You really made me think about it. Well, I'll be damned. Guess you got a good head on your shoulders after all. Hell, I'm impressed. Man! I feel like I've just shed the weight of the world off my back. Or rather, you've done that for me. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You've given me a lot to think about, and while I'm sure I have a long and hard road ahead of me, I'm optimistic. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, I'm optimistic. Say, we're already too late for school. It's becoming quite clear, by the way. Nobody's going to lead us there. How about you and I go ditch that passion-draining penitentiary and go grab something to eat, eh? Yeah, you know, the path looks like it might be in the direction of a food shop, so you know, why not? Sneaky bastard. What do I... I was too busy looking in the mirror. Anyway, but alright, I do owe you one anyway. So what better time to crash out... I'm so beautiful. Do owe you one anyway, so what better time to crash out your did a nice thing to a girl? Well, my league coupon now, eh? "2S, all imperfect love song, complete." Boom! Well, that sure was some interesting stuff. Yeah, that was interesting. And cool to have a fun Easter egg that was about the developers' presumably philosophy. That's a spiky finger. Given that a game is something but to help people typically, in the art and passion of bringing a creation into someone else's world, adding a similarly, possibly helpful philosophical point in this game is something that makes sense in the vein of creation, if that makes sense. Anyway, bye-bye.